Jesus is life, not religion. Have you ever felt exhausted by your faith? Like you're constantly trying to measure up, following endless rules, and still feeling like you're never enough? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. And what I'm about to share with you today might just change everything. Because somewhere along the way, we've confused Jesus with religion. We've turned relationship into ritual. We've made the gospel complicated when it was meant to be simple. Here's the truth that might surprise you. Jesus didn't come to start a new religion. He didn't come to hand out membership cards. He didn't come to build stages, ceremonies, or titles. He came to give you life. Real life. Full life. Eternal life. Listen to what Jesus said in John chapter 10, verse 10. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. Notice what Jesus didn't say. He didn't say, I came so you could behave better. He didn't say, I came to give you more rules to follow. He didn't say, I came to make your Sundays more productive. He said, I came that you may have life and have it to the full. Religion says, try harder, be better, then maybe God will be pleased. But Jesus says, come to me, all you who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Do you hear the difference? Religion is about performance. Jesus is about presence. Friend, let me ask you something. If what you're doing in the name of faith leaves you tired, guilty, or afraid, then it's not the gospel. If what you're following makes you feel unworthy, anxious, always behind, always falling short, that's not Jesus. That's a system. See, there's a thief that Jesus talked about. And this thief loves to masquerade as spirituality. He loves to pile on the guilt, multiply the rules, and whisper that you're never doing enough. But Jesus is not a taskmaster. He is not a gatekeeper standing at heaven's door with a clipboard. He's not the voice saying, not enough, try again. He's the one who says, you are mine. You are enough in me. And you are free. When Jesus called his disciples, he didn't say, follow this religion, obey all the steps, pass the test, and maybe I'll accept you. He simply said, follow me. Not to impress him, but to walk with him. Not to earn his love, but to experience his presence. Here's what I want you to understand today. You weren't saved to serve a religion. You were rescued to walk with a person. Think about that for a moment. When was the last time you felt truly alive in your faith? Not obligated, not guilty, not anxious about your spiritual performance, but actually alive. Jesus is not a concept you study. He's not a system you follow. He's not a doctrine you memorize. He's life itself. And he gave that life so you could truly live. So what does this abundant life actually look like? It looks like freedom from the crushing weight of perfectionism. Freedom from the anxiety of never measuring up. Freedom to rest in his grace. It looks like peace that doesn't depend on your church attendance record. Joy that isn't contingent on how well you prayed today. And love that isn't earned by your good behavior, but freely given because you're his child. This is what Jesus meant when he promised abundant life. Not more religious activity, but more of God's life flowing through you. Friend, if you're tired of religion, Jesus understands. He spent his entire earthly ministry showing people that God's heart isn't about rules and regulations. It's about relationship and rest. You don't need to earn his love. You already have it. You don't need to perform for his approval. You already have that too. You just need to receive what he's already freely given. Today, I want to invite you to step out of the exhausting cycle of religious performance and step into the abundant life that Jesus offers. A life of grace, rest, and genuine relationship with the one who loves you most. Because at the end of the day, Jesus isn't offering you religion. He's not offering you a system to manage or rules to master. He's offering you himself. He's offering you life. Real, abundant, beautiful life. And that, my friend, changes everything.